99X in the Morning X, Barnes and Leslie. Jimmy is here. The Queen is here. Queen, you're excited. We're giving away Bush all week.
Well, too easy. I'm not going to hit that one back.
You couldn't give it to him.
Oh, God.
Well, it depends what Bush, right?
Listen, my Bush looks like I'm
All right.
Next. Okay, moving on. So, this is Where Are They Now? Want to run through, and please, if we forgot anyone, all of you, let me know. But I did a pretty thorough, I thought, cleansing of the vault and tried to find as many of the characters. Obviously, you know where Queen is. Queen's sitting right here.
Right behind you, where it should be.
Hey.
6 inches at least.
And Jimmy, who is here also and has been for a while. But there are several people that have not been on the show, or some have. But I thought we would run through some clips, and if you have anything, please tell me if you know where these people are that we can't find. But let's just go through it.
Okay. Where are they now? Yeah.
Let me throw a clip out there first. Here's an obvious one, but it's still one that some people may not know. This guy.
And the full forecast straight ahead. Let's go over to Crash Clock now with a check on the road.
All right, Chesley, getting a little bit deep in the rush hour now to still have construction, but there's the good news right there. Crews, they go backwards when they pick up these barrels. There you go. You see that crew member right there? He's going to pick up that barrel. That's why right here, boy, that is so dangerous. We got to go slow whenever you see those flashing lights, no matter what color lights, whether they're blue or red or amber. Slow down. That is.
So there's Crash Clark doing traffic at 11 Alive. He does such a great job.
Yeah, he does a great job.
He does. I have never seen a guy fail up as well as Crash in his career. And I don't mean that as an insult, right? The guy gets fired from a gig, gets a better gig, gets fired from a gig, gets a better gig. I mean, he just keeps moving up and up.
Multiple firings from, and, suspensions from 99X.
He gets up at the crack of ass and is on it every day. Then a dude comes back and does it in the afternoon again.
Yeah, that Chumbawamba song was about him.
His Q rating on 11 Alive must be through the roof, because most people, if they posted the stuff that he posts online, right, and worked at a TV station, he would be gone in 5 seconds.
It's true.
They just love him there. They love him there.
You know what they say, behind every good man, there's a few ex-girlfriends. He's got plenty of them to count out.
Yeah.
He has amnesty somehow.
We love you,
He
Crash.
does.
He's fantastic. Yeah. He's got personality. That's what they need that on TV. They've never had it until Crash came along.
All right, let's go to the early 90s. And Crash, by the way, pops in every now and then. Let's go to the early 90s, and we had an intern. These were the early days. That one day we thought it would be a good idea to attach him to a bunch of balloons. And this is a clip from that day when he was set sail for the pastures.
Okay, I'm going to try and get back in contact with him. Doug, if you're listening, please call us.
Yeah, we're really worried about you, man.
We've lost the connection. We'll try and get him back on. Thanks for the concern, sir.
No problem.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Okay, do we have him? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Doug, are you okay?
Hello?
Doug!
Yeah.
Are all balloons still full?
Yeah, one of them's leaking, though, and I think the duct tape's slipping.
The what?
The duct tape.
The duct tape is slipping?
Yeah.
We taped you up pretty well.
Yeah, well, I just hit a big turbulence, and I'm like flying all over the place.
Don't be alarmed, but someone called in and said we probably shouldn't have used duct tape. It's hard to talk when you're that high
up. Why are you telling me that now?
Well, we didn't really research it, but you'll be okay.
I hope so.
We saw you heading east. Where are you heading? I saw you heading east.
I don't know. There's a bunch of trees, and I see a road, and people are waving. They look like ants.
I'll tell you what, some farmer's going to find him in a cornfield or something.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so we're back live, and that bit got so much talk out in the wild because what we had done is we got a dummy and we put balloons on it. So once it's 100 yards away, you can't tell that that's not a person. And then we had Doug, who... Have you seen Doug?
He's adorable.
We're talking about Doug Harding.
Yeah.
I've seen him. He's adorable.
You've seen him lately?
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, at Christmas.
Really?
You have? What?
Yeah. Where? I did a party. I seen he with a fat kid.
No kidding.
Yeah, he looks great.
He's working, I guess, as an editor for one of these places that I guess do podcasts or commercials.
Right.
Good for him.
That guy worked hard. Do you remember an intern? This is maybe one of my favorite 3 radio stories in 20 years, and it was one of our interns, Eric. Do you recall this?
Eric
and
the
the breakfast.
No.
So Eric was an intern, and every morning we would send him out to get bagels and breakfast at Bagelicious, which was over there on Roswell Road. And, you know, he'd go around, he would take our order, we'd give him some money, and he'd go get it, and then he'd bring it back at 8:30 or whatever. So one day, we give him our order, he leaves, and then Barnes, I think you said, no, I want to change my order. So you called up Bagelicious, and you said to them, hey, listen, Eric is coming in for our morning breakfast, but can you add, you know, some cheese to that or whatever it was, and I'll just pay you tomorrow. And the guy at Bagelicious said, oh, Barnes, yeah, no problem at all. We never charge him anyway.
Oh, I do remember this.
You remember that?
And we were like, what?
And you never. Every morning he was coming around collecting money for breakfast, and they never charged him.
I thought that was Doug.
No. This was this kid, Eric, and he came back that day, and we put him on the air on the hot seat. The flop sweat was just coming down.
You can't blame him.
Yeah.
All right, several more. Let's do one more, and I've got a break. But here's one, another who was a producer for many years, and we begged this guy to come back, but now he's a killer. I'll get into it more. He couldn't come back because he's a killer, but this was a guy that worked with us a long time. His name was Todd the Butler.
Todd the Butler, Proud Papa,
Having my baby.
dude. Congrats, the new baby. We're dying to know, what is it?
It is a girl.
What's the baby's name?
Well, believe it or not, we named it Jimmy Barron.
You named your baby.
You can't have
Jimmy
the $5
Barron?
grand. He was trying to get that $5 grand.
What?
We honestly need $5 grand.
You named your girl Jimmy Barron?
You can change it.
Now let's back this up and remind people what he's talking about. You know, when I die, if I'm not married and I don't have a kid, the Barron name ends. And I said $5,000 for somebody to carry on the family name. So your child is Jimmy Barron.
Well, her name on the birth certificate will be Jimmy Barron, but the name that we call her is not Jimmy Barron. That was a part of the rule. We listened to the tape, so we made sure we got all the details.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that during company time, while you could be working on the show, you're busy trying to figure out how to weasel me out of $5K?
Exactly.
So we're back. Todd the Butler, I said he's a killer. He kills insects now. So he's been like a big manager with...
Well, yeah, that's a little bit of an understatement. He is a regional manager at Arrow now.
Good
He's
for
got
him.
a very big job. Yeah, you know, and at the time, I remember we were all like, Todd's going into Arrow, because all of us were still trying to stay in radio, and Todd was off in Arrow, and, you know, 10 years later, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do for a living, and he's got a good corporate job.
Good
he was
on
smart.
Love Todd the Butler.
Yeah, he came in our 25th year anniversary, popped in and hung out with us, but Todd looks exactly the same, Todd the Butler.
He's doing great. He's doing great. I think he was we had that reunion party at my house last year, and I think he was there, yeah.
I was there. He looks good.
We're going through the archives and digging up all these characters. Well, I guess I shouldn't say it that way, because we do have an in memoriam coming up. That was a poor use of terms. I take that back. But let's keep on the path here. And this was one who had a big presence over the late 90s, mid to late 90s, over the years on the Morning X. And he has gone on to be a successful broadcaster in another city. But let's check in on our old buddy, Rich Shirtenlieb.
Let's check out the stereo system.
This is Pantera.
Sounds great! That sounds great! Great!
Carcass.
Wow. That's a great sound in stereo. Oh, I put that song on.
They don't want it up that loud.
Those speakers sound great.
Well, these people, this is their private things. They don't even touch.
I'm sorry?
This is their private things. They didn't want them touched.
Oh, yeah. It sounds great.
Well, that's not going to help my situation here any.
I think the way they had it was... I think it was right about...
People aren't supposed to touch anything on these tours.
Okay. Well, this is just very nice. that's just a gorgeous stereo system.
Did you turn it on?
Yeah, it's a great stereo. That thing sounds awesome. It's a nice TV, too. Anybody know what channel the game's on?
Just leave it alone. Out of my house right now.
Oh, but
out of my house right now.
But I love your house.
Really, you have quite obnoxious. Out of my house.
But I bought a ticket.
I don't care. Get out of my house right now.
But isn't this a Torah Homes? I got a ticket.
Oh man.
Just trying to get a feel for the house.
My house.
We're back. That's Rich on a tour of homes.
Yeah, that was like in Inman Park or something.
Yes, I
where
think
they,
so.
Yeah, where they would allow people to, I don't know who would, there's no way they still do that, where random strangers can come. Basically, it was an opportunity for people to case your house.
Yes.
Right?
And I invited Rich to come on, and he said that he is sitting out a non-compete, so he has to be a radio ghost until it's done. But he said to say hi to everyone, and there you go. So
he
hello.
is the only person on 99X that open mouth kissed me.
Oh, I believe
He
that.
open mouth kissed you?
Yeah, he did. And then he asked me if I had AIDS later. He did.
He went to Boston and worked on a show there, and their show won Marconi Award, which is like the Academy Awards of radio.
Yeah, Rich is a talented guy.
And
really
funny.
Very
talented
talented. Yeah, he put his life on the line. Do you remember when he went to the T-shirt shop in rural North Carolina?
Yeah, multiple times he put his life on the line.
Yeah, but he went, this was right after Dale Earnhardt died, and he went up to some like side of the road T-shirt shop in North Carolina, which is, you know, Earnhardt country, and where they would spray your own T-shirt. And the guy said, what do you want me to put on a shirt? And he said, okay, I want you to put this on the shirt. Dale Earnhardt deserved to die.
Oh, God.
Oh.
And in a like gas station in North Carolina, I mean, the guns were drawn.
I remember that. That was a tough one.
He may be slightly mentally ill. I'm just saying. He's missing.
Yeah.
All right. Now, here's one that an APB I would like to put out. I don't know where this person is. He came on the show a lot, and no one that I have asked can find him. Have a listen.
Angry Chris.
Uh-oh.
Why do women suck, Angry Chris?
Oh, Christ, where do I start? Oh, my God. Let me tell you something. The stupid, ridiculous, foolish little questions like, oh, I thought maybe you would want to cut the lawn today. It's like, listen. Hey, shut up. Listen, just tell me to cut the friggin' grass and don't candy coat it with no stupid little question and make me a friggin' sandwich and shut up. It's that friggin' simple. And you know what's got me fired up lately? What's got me going lately is she's got 3,000 square feet of house to do whatever she wants to. She can paint it pink, put lace doilies all over it. I don't give a rat's ass. But the garage belongs to me. You don't put your crap in there. You don't park your car in there. I don't give a damn what you do. The garage is mine. And that's all there is to it about women right now. And they're always controlling the sex, too.
And they put
driving me nuts.
And they too often put too much starch in the shirt.
Oh, I don't even care about that. It's why is sex always on their clock?
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, I'm a morning person. It's like, well, I'm a damn night person and I want some now. And then you say, listen to this. Shut up. Hey, shut up a minute. And then you say, well, I'll tell you what. Well, tomorrow morning when she gets up, I'm not going to give it to her. Yeah, right. That always works. Next morning, I'm doing the thing. And it's killing me.
We're back live. Where is that guy?
He sounds like a modern-day Bill Burr. What's going on there?
I don't remember many appearances of Angry Chris. Was he
a Latter-day Morning Xer?
I don't know what era. I think that's late 90s, early 2000s. But he came on. He would just appear on the phone lines all the time. He shows up because I'm going through the vault. And this guy shows up a lot.
Hysterical.
He's got a knack.
Very funny.
Yeah, he was very good.
APB out for him.
Angry Chris, if you're listening, get back in touch. hi@themorningx.com. All right, some sad ones we have to get to now. It's dreaded, but, you gotta get there. Let's go to one. I've got one of our most popular characters with two other characters. I found a couple clips where we could put two together. Here's the first one.
We have not talked to Bertha
in a long since the holidays.
At least since Christmas.
She's going to be going to be so angry.
Let's call her, but let me call her first.
Let
me just play with her for a second. See if she'll bite. See if she'll bite the line.
Hello?
Is this Eva?
Eva, you have the wrong number.
How you doing?
Hello?
How you doing?
Who is this?
This is Shirley Q. Liquor.
Well, you have the wrong number.
Them people crazy down there.
I don't know what the hell you...
Oh, that was mean.
I miss Bertha.
I do too.
And Shirley Q. Liquor. I don't know where Shirley Q is. Queen, do you know?
I
You would
do.
know. Oh, I figured you would. Where?
She became a radical religious zealot. I met her. She's in Brownsville, Texas.
What?
She's a psychiatric nurse practitioner, and she basically told me to quit calling her that I was going to hell, and she's very radicalized religious now.
Wow, so she's not doing, because she was doing stand-up comedy, wasn't she?
She got sued by somebody, I don't know, but she's basically has a church.
Wow.
In Brownsville, Texas.
I had no idea.
She told me to quit calling because we talk pretty regularly.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know, our second CD, best of CD, was called How You Durin', which we got from her. Of course, you couldn't do that today.
No.
I mean, you know, there's no way you could name something How You Durin'.
But she had another character, Betty, Acid Betty, and it was just as funny. Yeah. Betty Butterworth. That was it, Betty Butterworth.
Well, Bertha, I was doing the math. Bertha would be 116 today.
Are
Not
you
today,
sure?
but yes, she was. She was 98 years old when she died.
Okay.
And I think it was 2006, 2008, something
January
like
2006. 2006.
Right, so 100 and...
Remember Bertha and the left turns?
Yes.
Man.
Oh, yeah, right.
She would only make left turns.
She would only make left turns.
Isn't it weird to think that she has been gone almost 20 years? I mean, 18
It is
years.
amazing.
I miss her.
Do you remember when we had her birthday, and at the time, Mayor Bill Campbell, he proclaimed Bertha Hirsch Day in Atlanta. We had a big birthday party for her at, what was that restaurant that all the old people go to? It used to be on North Druid Hills.
North Druid. I forgot the name of it, but yes.
What is that? Bob, what's the name of that place? That
Where they did vegetables and...
whatever it was. And you remember, I met her like my first day in Atlanta.
Piccadilly.
Piccadilly, something like that.
It was something tucked back behind that gas station, which is no longer there. Back by the Goodwill or something. It's down in that area.
Where they put the new Arthur Blank Hospital up there on North Druid Hills. Right around there.
No, wrong side. Other side of the street.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
looking,
The other side.
Anyway, so she was the grandmother of some people that I was introduced to when I moved to Chicago. When I moved from Chicago to Atlanta, and I went to their house for holiday dinner, and their grandmother there, Bertha. And about 3 minutes, I was like, "You need to be on the radio."
Oh yeah, and that was one of the best calls ever because she brought us so much joy.
Oh,
and it's weird to be talking here like it was yesterday because when you hear her pop up on the show, it does feel like it. Here's one other clip of her with another character. It was pulled together, and this was our former front desk, one of many over the years, named Dexter.
Hang on, Dextros.
Okay. Hello?
Hey, Bertha, say hi to Dexter. Dexter Bertha.
Yes.
Hi, Bertha.
Hey, darling.
What's going on?
Nothing. Who is this?
Dexter.
Who?
This is Dexter.
Is this 99X?
It is 99X.
I can't hear you. What are y'all up to?
They playing a trick or something.
Just sitting around drinking a bud.
Well, that's a good idea. Y'all are long ago. Y'all are long past due.
Go on, Bertha. Let me hear you. What's up?
What is it now?
Yeah, like, leave me alone, please.
Y'all are unbelievable.
Just say, what's up?
What's up, dear? What's up,
And Dexter, who we had on recently, Dexter's Book Club. We need to have him back on again.
Oh, yeah. I remember when Bertha was at the height of Bertha, Bertha mania, and I took her to a Wayne Newton concert at Chastain.
Yes.
And, Bertha didn't understand that people listen to the show, so we were walking down the aisle at Chastain, and people were yelling because they knew we were coming. So they went, Bertha, hi, Bertha, hi. And she turned to me and said, Jimmy, why are all those people waving at me? Why do they know me? She just didn't know.
That restaurant was the Colonnade.
The Colonnade. Yes. All right, one more. And can you guys stick around for another segment?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay,
Oh, good.
this last one, sadly, this character who had many appearances over the years died on December the 5th, 2022, 1 week before the launch of 99X again. So sad. And that character was Red the Cabbie. Let's watch this scene. That time he auditioned to be a QVC host.
And when you start out, say your full name, and Joe here will cue you in to start.
Okay. I got a little earring I'm going to sell. I used to have a crystal ball in it, but it fell out. Welcome to the show. My name's Red. I'll be your host, well, at least until they bring the hook out anyway. What I got is a Dominique earring. I want to talk to the guys in the audience because I know how cheap most of you are. And, you know, your wife wants diamonds and you can't afford to buy diamonds because you want beer. So what you do is you get her a Dominique earring, and just between me and you know, we're the only ones that'll know it is not real. And then you've got money left over for a beer. So what you do is you go, give us a call, tell us how many you want, what style you want, and give us your name and address, credit card number. We'd be glad to take your money. And we'll be sure to ship this out. We can ship it to you, or we can ship it to your wife and put from you. Sorry about that, dropped it. And I think she'll really enjoy it. I know my wife did. She still thinks it's a real diamond. Anyway, it wears real good, sterling silver. And y'all have a nice day and join us again. Thank you.
Well, so sorry to hear that. Queen,
I didn't know that.
You kept in touch with Red the Cabbie, right?
I did, because we did that segment together. I sold a dress. It was remember we tried out for QVC?
Oh, you were at the same time?
I did. I tried to sell a dress. But yeah, we kept in touch through the years.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't remember that you did that too, because I know that your Thrasher announcer audition was classic.
Was fun, yeah.
But yeah, we sent Red to Maine to get a Christmas tree. Remember that?
Yeah.
We put him in his cab. It was like a 1 week long bit.
His daughter reached out and said he was ill and passed, but didn't give any details. Do you know any details?
I think he had. Well, good surprise. He wasn't exactly the healthiest guy. He smoked and drank, but I think he died of congestive heart failure.
Oh.
Yeah, but he was old.
Was he?
Yeah, he was. I think he was in his 70s when he died.
Oh, I thought he was my age.
I never.
He is your age.
Wait. No, he's not.
Oh, man.
Send love to the family.
So sad. You guys can stick around?
Yeah.
Jimmy, Queen?
Thank you.
That's a wrap on Where Are They Now? Very sad ending. We all miss Red. And, of course, all miss Bertha. I thought it would just be fun to go down memory lane.
No, absolutely. These people were all part of our lives for so long.
Yeah, this is the original. It is 99X.